record. Okay, let's start with sitting nice and tall in the chair. Feel the sit bones in the chair, and then feel the lift in the spine, shoulders back. So you're not slumping, but sitting nice and tall like queens and kings. One king today. Hi, Rocky. Somewhere there. I don't see you. And then just become aware of your breath. The air in the nostrils. In and out, the belly rising on the inhale and falling on the exhale. Great. Couple more breaths. Really feeling the sensation of the breath in your body. Hi, Mona. Good. And then opening your eyes. And let's lift the arms up and overhead. Big stretch up. And then out to the side, straightening those elbows. And down on the exhale. And then breathe in, reach up. And exhale out to the side. And breathe in. And breathe out. Perfect. Good. And then let's go for side bend. So nice side bend up and over. Bring that arm towards your ear. Hi, Rocky. Now I see you. And then back in and other side. So Mona, I don't see your video, and that's fine if you don't want me to see you. But if you do, then you gotta click on camera probably. Maybe it's turned off. Great. And then we'll just go straight to the side. So reach and reach, 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 reach. Kind of like someone's pulling you by one arm over to the side, and then other arm. Good. Nice job. Good. And back to center. Relax those arms. And then we'll go up with the shoulders and back and down. All right. So you're up, back, down. Up, back, and down and forward. Up, back, down, and forward. Nice big movement with those shoulders. Great. All right. And then we'll go, we'll lift the your right arm up and look over to the left. Hi, Michelle. And then bring that arm down, look straight forward. And then the other side. So look away from that arm, feel the stretch in the neck. And down. Good. Up, look away. And down. And up, look away. And down. Perfect. And then just going side to side with the head. Moving the nose side to side, the whole head. Feel the stretch in the neck. Good. And then we'll try to also go down with the chin, right? So chin towards the chest. So you'll feel the lengthening in the back of the neck. And then maybe a little bit of a lift of the chin looking up. And then down, bring the chin down towards your chest. And you can also lift the chest towards the chin. So you're not rounding, but tucking, but lifting the heart as well. Good. And then up, down, and up. Good. And then we'll do a circle with the nose. So you're drawing a circle in front of you. And then reverse, go the other direction. Good. Okay. And so let's do arms out to the side on the inhale, and then on the exhale, I'm gonna reach for the opposite shoulders. And then open wide. Oh, no, I see you, Mona. Good. Hi, Art. And open wide. Lift the heart and reach. Give yourself a hug. One more time. Open wide and give yourself a hug. Okay. And then while you're hanging off, do a little bit of a wiggle side to side. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Feel a little bit of that twisting around the spine. Perfect. And then release. Good. Okay, now we're gonna go forward. So hinging of the hips. Nice long line. So you're not rounding, right? But squeeze the shoulders back. And then think about bringing the belly towards your knees. So you're lengthening as you come down. And then lift back up on the inhale. So lengthen forward. Bring down towards your thighs. And then inhale, lift back up. Okay, one more time. Exhaling, coming down into that forward fold. And then lift back up. Okay. And then we'll try to scoot forward in the chair. So there's space behind you. And we're going to do the lean back. So you're trying to keep the low back in and up, chest up. So you're not collapsing. Engaging the core. So as you lean back, you feel the engagement here, right? It holds you up. So you're holding with your core muscles, and then come back. Yeah, don't hold your breath. Keep breathing while you hold. We'll do that a couple more times. So lean back again. Keep your feet down on the floor. Leaning back, holding it with your core muscles. And then back up. Good. And then we'll do that one more time. Again, maybe we can try to hold for 5 or 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. And then go into that deep forward fold. So maybe sliding down all the way towards your ankles if that's possible. Otherwise, you can also keep your hands on your knees. And then just let the shoulders and neck relax. Good. And then coming back up. Perfect. All right, let's work the legs. So we're gonna push through the heel and then set it down, and then the other side, push through the heel. Okay, let's try to do 20 of them. But if you need breaks in between, you're welcome to take those. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Really push through that heel. And 5. Try to keep that leg parallel to the floor. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Great job. Okay. And then we're gonna try to squeeze one knee in. So you can hold either around your shin or under the knee. And then do those ankle circles. So big circles with your ankle, with your toes. And reverse. Okay. Okay. And then try to keep it on the shin or under the knee. And then we're gonna try to open it out to the side a little bit. And then back in. And open to the side and back. Side to feel that stretch in the hip. Back in. Good. And then we'll try to get that ankle up on the thigh. So you're in a figure 4 stretch. So you're crossing your legs like this, ankle on top, and then sitting nice and tall. So you're not rounding in the back. And then so just gently sort of encouraging the knee to go down towards the floor. And then just take a few breaths, feel the sensation and deep in the hip. Nice deep breath. And maybe if you don't need to hold on, you could even lift your arms up for a nice big extension in the spine. Nice job, good. Straighten those elbows if possible, straighten those fingers, open the palms. And then exhale. Perfect. Okay. And then before we switch sides, let's do a twist. So you're gonna bring your right hand on the left knee, twisting to the left. So your whole chest is twisting to the left. And you're breathing. So you're feeling that squeeze along the abdominal cavity in the back, the ribs. Feel the breath, expanding the ribs, even if you're twisting. And then back to center. Good. Perfect. And then release. And then we'll do the other side. So first start with the ankle circles. And reverse. Good. And then holding either on the shin or under the knee, and then opening that knee out to the side, and then back in. Yes, you can hold under the knee, open. And if it's too hard to hold it up, you can also set it down and then set it down in the middle, right? Or hold it up. Both of those are great. Good. And then we'll try to place that ankle on top of that other thigh. So there we go. Now I see you, Art. Good. Hello there. Okay, and then, so first just holding maybe your shin and trying to find that length. Sometimes when the hips are tight, you know, the tendency is to sort of like do this, right? Like collapse. So you try to pull yourself up, grow up an inch. but your shoulders are still down away from your ears, right? You don't want to do something like this. So shoulders down, but long spine. And then you're holding and breathing. Just really being in the present moment, paying attention to the sensations you feel in the body. So the stretch in the hip, maybe also stretch in the glutes. Good. And then we'll try that twist. Oh no, first the big extension. So lift those arms up, straighten the elbows, straighten the fingers. Try to find as much length as possible in your upper body. And then exhale and rotate into that twist. So going to the right. Oh, there we go. You guys disappear for a while. And then back to center. Good. I think we did everything on the side. So let's set both feet down. And we'll do a nice big circle with the whole upper body. So you go forward, side, back, side, and forward. A nice rotation. It starts at your hips, right? You're rounding through your sit bones. And then you feel the whole upper body swirling. Now reverse, go the other direction. Nice work. Good. Okay. And then let's try, actually, if you have the resistance band, let's do a little bit of work with the resistance band. And you know, if you have the purple one, which is the one that I gave you, some of you, it's pretty strong. So you don't have to do as many, and you can also always hold it wider apart. The wider you hold it, the easier it's gonna get, right? So if you hold it really close, it's hard because you have more resistance. If you don't have a strap, it's fine, and you can you just pretend you're stretching something out, and so you're really feeling it in the back. So opening the arms out to the side and then back in, yeah, just in front of your chest. So your arms are sort of parallel to the floor, straight out of your shoulder joint. Yeah, so push it out with both arms at the same time. Stretch it out. And 3. And 4. Yeah, you could stand. If you want to stand, you can stand. So this is a chair class, and some people can't stand as much. So I am showing everything in the chair, but if you'd like to stand, some of those exercises can be done standing. Good. And then take a little break again. And then we'll try hooking it on the foot. Okay, so you can either, if you're sitting deep in the chair, you can either keep the leg like this, straight in front of you, or if you sit close to the edge, then the heel would be down. And then we're gonna row. So you're keeping the core engaged, nice long spine, and then you're gonna pull with those elbows until those elbows are behind you. And then slowly release. And so this is good to strengthen your back for good posture. You're gonna pull and release. And pull and release. Make sure as you pull that you're not lifting your shoulders, right? We don't want to do that. So again, shoulders are sort of, you're pressing them down, and then elbows back. So you feel it more in these muscles here and between the shoulder blades. 2, 3, 4, and 5. And you know, this is especially Rita for you, because it's new for you. This is not a beginner band, it's intermediate. So don't give up. If you feel like it's too hard, I can give you a lighter one next time I see you. And then for some of these exercises, you could use the lighter one. Okay, good. And then take a little break again. And then maybe we'll try the bicep curl. So for the bicep curl, you're gonna hold it like this, but with your fingernails pointing up, right? So it's still hooked, but you're looking at your fingernails, and then your elbows are squeezing in, and then you're just trying to get the fists up and then straighten down. Okay, so up and down. Yeah, you can do it seated. I'm just showing you close by. But you could do up and down, up and down. So elbows are in. Try to get the fists towards your shoulders. If 2 is too much, you could also do 1 at a time. So you could do 1 arm and then release. Other arm and release. Yeah, yeah, good. Nice, Rita. That's it. Yeah, nice. Nice, everyone. Good. And always remember, if something feels hard, then hold it closer to the end of the strap, right? Because it's easier, less resistance than holding it lower. That's more resistance. Okay. And then take a break, take a break, take a break. And then we'll do 1 more. And that's sort of going out to the side with the elbows. So you're gonna go like that. So it's also a row, but higher row. Before we were going this way, so your fists were by your ribs, lower ribs. Now your fists are gonna go a little higher towards your armpits, and your elbows out to the side. So open those elbows out to the side. Yeah, so open, open, and or 1 arm at a time. That's perfect too. Just try not to rotate, right? If you do 1 arm, sometimes the tendency is to rotate. So right now we're not rotating. So just that arm pulls out to the side. Good. Good. So you should feel it in the arm. It should feel hard, a little bit hard, right? Otherwise, it's not strength training. So you will feel the muscles getting tired for sure, and that's good. Perfect. So let's actually let's do the same leg, and let's do a few of those leg extensions. So for this one, I like to hold it a little lower on the band because your legs are stronger maybe than your arms. So I like to hold it a little lower. So I really feel that resistance as you push, and just try to get that knee high and the heel towards your groin. So it's not just this, right, where you bend and straighten, but also this. So you're working the hip flexion. And then also knee flexion. Good, and then we'll just hold it. If you've done it a few times, hold it straight, and then try to sit straight. So there's 90 degrees at your hip. And you can, if your strap is not rolled up, you can try to put it on the upper part of the foot and pull the toes towards you to get a nice stretch in the calf. So you're really pulling the ankle into extension. I don't know if you see it, but just pulling as far towards you as possible. And then you'll feel a stretch in the calf. Good, good, good. Keep that knee straight, ankle flexed. Excellent, excellent. And then we'll do one more thing here, and that's a circle with a straight leg. Do a nice circle. You can start with smaller circles, and then if that feels okay, you can do bigger circle. Good, 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 good. Okay, and then we'll switch legs. The other leg. And then we'll start with this leg extension. So bend the knee, lift it up a little bit higher, and then push. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 9 and 10. Okay, and then keep it straight, pull the toes towards you so you feel the stretch in the calf. Sitting nice and tall, no sagging into the back, right? But lift up, lift the chest up. Lift up, lift up, lift up. Keep breathing. And then we'll do the circles. Good, so you're strengthening that hip flexors, good. And then set that foot down so you can rest the leg and the hip. And we'll do just one more set of those rows. So first the low row, so your fists are coming down towards your lower ribs, right? Shoulders down and then elbows back. So you're squeezing the shoulder blades towards each other. And 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 9 and 10. Good. Take a little break. Relax. And then we'll do one more set of the high rows if you can. So if it seems hard, you can hold it closer to the end. Then core engaged, so brace the core. And then we'll go out to the side with those elbows. Out to the side. But shoulders are not lifting towards your ears. Mostly the back muscles working. Yeah, that's it. I know your arms are getting tired, but we're almost at the end. Good. Few last ones. Good. And then rest. Excellent. And then maybe let's do one more thing with the strap. So We'll tie up our legs. So you're gonna put it over your thighs, and then you're gonna cross it under, and then pull the ends up. And you'll see, Rita, if the band is a little too strong for you, you could also do it without the band, or anyone else. So we're gonna just work on the lateral head muscles. They're so important for gait and stability. We're gonna try to keep your feet together and open the knees to the side. Yeah, they might roll a little. You're gonna open against the band, against the resistance of the band, right? So open the knees and close the knees. Yeah, so this can be hard depending on how strong your band is. The purple one is pretty strong. Yeah, so you'll feel it all the way here into these muscles. Okay. And then we'll try one more, and that's the step out. So you're gonna step with the whole leg, especially the knee. So you what you don't want to do is just this, right? Where you're sending just the foot, but the knee stays in. We want to lead with the knee. So get out with that whole leg, knee over ankle, and then 2, and then 3, and then 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 9, 10. Yeah, this one's hard. Okay, yeah, I can definitely feel it. If you really step out wide, you feel it in the gluteus medius. All right, so let's unbind your legs and we can put the strap aside. Let's try to do the warrior 2 position. So I like to scoot close to the edge of the chair so I can really straighten one leg straight. Let's straighten the left leg, and you're placing it out to the side a bit. And then this foot also steps out. So you're opening both hips. But this leg is bent. So I'm sitting pretty close to the edge. So either close to the edge, or somehow you have to figure out maybe like around the corner, or based on your chair. Just find a good position where you can stretch the inner thighs by opening the angle. And then we're gonna bring the arms out to the side, right? So the warrior 2 usually is done standing, and it looks like this, but we can do it as easily in the chair. You could, if you wanted standing, you could try that. And so you're looking over that front arm. So arms are actively straightening. Legs are one straight, one bent. Your back is nice and long. You're breathing, stretching the neck by looking to the side. Let's take a few breaths here. Get shoulders away from your ears. And then we'll try to lift the arms up and overhead, maybe bringing the hands together above your head on the inhale, and then exhale, come back to that warrior. And inhale, look straight forward, arms up. Exhale, look to the side, and arms parallel to the floor. Inhale up. Exhale down. Great. And then we'll take a side bend. So use your hand or forearm on the thigh, or you could also keep the hand on the chair. And then we're gonna come up and over. Yeah, so I'm gonna use the forearm. Sometimes the forearm is a little too low. But so you'll feel the stretch all the way here, and also in the leg. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Send the breath into those ribs that are stretching, those little muscles, intercostal muscles. When they're tight, they also impact your breathing, right? When these muscles are tight, the lungs can't expand as much. So all these side bends are good for that. Okay. And then release the legs, take a little break, and then we'll do the other side. So then I'm gonna straighten the right leg out to the side. And then step this leg out. And then hold between. Good. So warrior two. So look into your left if you're on the same side as me. Stretching the neck. And then, it's a warrior pose. So remember that warrior energy. So you're nice and proud, nice proud posture, confident posture, and strong body. Good. And then inhale, arms up, look straight forward. And then exhale, look to the side. Arms up. Exhale, look to the side. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, look to the side. Perfect. Good, and then we'll take that side bend. So coming onto your forearm or hand on the chair behind you. And then you'll side bend. Send the breath into those ribs. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Good job. And then coming back out. Perfect. Take it out. Take another forward fold. So sliding down your legs wherever you can go. Relaxing your head, relaxing your shoulders. Coming down, kind of like you want to tie your shoes, right? You have to bend over. Good, and then slowly coming up. Very good. Awesome. Okay, so if you still have some energy, we could try doing a few stand-ups, right? So standing up, sitting down. If that's not in question or it's not possible for you, you can try just scooting forward in the chair, right? Getting the heels under, nose over toes, so leaning forward, and then maybe just a little bit off the butt lift. So you have to press down and lift the butt, and then you can sit back down. But if you can go all the way, do that. So do a few. Perfect. So nose over toes, push down, lift it. Nice job. Kind of like a squatting exercise. Okay, you could also practice squatting instead. If it's too hard to go all the way into the chair, you can stand up once and then do a little bit, maybe not as low as the chair, right? But a little bit. So a little bend in the knees and the hips go back and then straighten up. Yeah, you could also hold on to something. just think about guiding the tailbone back, right? So you don't want to do something like this, but more like so sticking out the booty back. Yeah, so up and down, and up and down. Good, good, good. Okay. Yeah, so if you've done a few, you can sit down again, and we'll do some calf lift. So one option is to do it here seated, right? So you're lifting your heels up, or if you want to do it standing, you can stand next to your chair and do some lifts. So up and down. Okay, otherwise lifting. And you can practice this, I have my dumbbells here from my previous class. So if you have any dumbbells at home, you could make it a little harder by holding the dumbbells in place on your thighs and then lifting, right? So there's more weight that you have to lift. And if you're doing it standing, then your body is your weight. It's a little harder to push the whole body weight up than when you're seated. Okay. Good. So lifting as high up as you can. Perfect. And then we'll do just the toes out. So that's a little more tricky standing. So hold on, doing like lift the toes, or do it seated. 1, 2. So heels stay down, the rest of the foot lifts. 4, 5, 6, 7. And this movement is what kind of gets lost in the Parkinsonian gait, right? Like you can see people sort of walking like this and not doing that lift. So we practice that to retain that range of motion in the ankle area. So then when you walk, you can actually lift. You have the strength to do it, right? Because if you're always walking like this, you lose the strength that keeps the ankle in extension. Good. All right. And let's maybe do one more. So either standing. We're gonna try to go back. So it's a little hard to work on glute strength when you're seated, but I'll give you something that you can do instead. But we're gonna try to stand behind the chair and lift that leg back like that. So you feel it in the glute. Good. Can everyone stand up? If not, then you would pretend like you squeeze the glutes, kind of like you want to jump off of the chair, like maybe the chair is too hot. And so you squeeze, lift like 1/2 inch, squeeze, hold the squeeze in the glutes, and then release. And then you take a little break, and then you squeeze again, squeeze all the butt muscles. Yeah, good. Otherwise, do that hip extension. So lift and lift and lift. It's a bit of a back bend when you do that. So you might feel it in the low back as well, but try to engage the core so you're not doing just too much of an arch, right? Because that takes the work out of the glute. So you want to like squeeze the core so you feel it mostly here. Yeah, don't bend over either. Don't bend over as much because that takes the work out of the glute as well. When you do this, right, you don't have to actually lift that far. Just so you can stay straight without leaning forward like that. Is everyone able to do it? Just really try to feel it in here, in your butt. Good. Okay. Nice, nice, nice. And then we'll just straight out to the side, going straight up, straight out. So again, you'll feel it in the side of the hips. So it's the same muscles that we practiced when we bound the legs and we did the knee openings and stuff like that. Good. This out to the side, out to the side. Yeah. And these exercises are important, especially if you sit a lot and you don't walk a lot. Those hip muscles can get really weak. So doing the calf lift, doing leg like out to the side, leg back, or even doing a little arch, like lifting the knees up. That's for the hip flexors. So those can get tight in Parkinson's if you tend to be like this, but it doesn't still mean they're strong. Sometimes tight muscles are actually pretty weak. So lifting, and you need that when you're climbing stairs, right? You need that strength here. So lifting up. But you can do this, yeah. 10 more minutes, so we're almost at the end. Good work, good work. Is everyone doing okay standing? I know it's a chair class, but it is the hard to strengthen some of the muscles sitting, so that's why. Okay, and then maybe one last thing here, and that's we're gonna, if you dare, we're gonna try to sort of shift the weight more into one leg, and then the other foot if you can, you could even hold it up or just like toes down, but you're not putting too much weight on it. So you're weight bearing mostly in that leg. Hi, Nalina. So again, you're gonna feel it in this standing hip, right? In a little bit, as the hip has to stabilize. Great, great, great. And then release, shake it out. And then we'll do the other side. So either lift fully or toes down, but don't weight into that front foot. And now we're working this hip. Yeah, make sure you don't lose balance. So keep your chair. You could try not holding on, but keep your chair a little close so you don't fall. With balance is that you have to like do slightly scary things to improve. Otherwise, if it's too easy, it's not gonna really improve your balance much. But safety first as well. So you need to find the right challenge. Okay, let's go back down into the chair, and let's see. Yeah, we have about 6 or 7 minutes, so we'll try to do some finger and face exercises. So you're gonna smile, big smile, and open the fingers wide as you can. Good. And then you're gonna make a fist and then scrunch up your face. Scrunch up your face like this. Like you just tasted a lemon. And then smile and open. And scrunch up. Smile and open. Scrunch up. And one more, smile and open. and scrunch up. Good, 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 good. And then we'll do, you're gonna sort of push and then say, ah, open the mouth wide. Ah, open that mouth, make it loud. Ah, nobody hears you. Ah, okay. And then we're gonna go, let's see, we're gonna point the fingers down. So you're gonna do ooh, ah, ooh, ah. Make the sound, make the sound. Ooh, ooh, sorry. Ah, ooh. Oh, did we did we do the opposite? Ooh, ah, ooh, ah. Good. Ooh, ah. Good. And then with other hands, just the longest ah you can create. Okay, so start with a nice big inhale through your nose. Ah. Make it nice and long. Good. And then we'll do one long ooh sound. So small mouth, big inhale. Ooh. Nice job. Okay, good. So, the sounding is a great way to work on your lung capacity, which is good for your energy and for a voice, for a lot of things. So if you like to sing, you should sing a lot. Okay, so let's close our eyes and we'll do a little guided body scan. So either closed eyes or just soft gaze on the floor, maybe, and then feeling your toes and the soles of your feet on the floor. And feel your ankles. Feel your calves. Feel your knees. Feel your thighs. Feel your pelvis. And your buttocks. Feel your belly rising and falling with the breath. Feel your back. Feel your shoulders and chest. Feel your arms. Feel your hands. And feel your face. And feel your whole body. Just gently moving with the breath. Great. And then slowly opening your eyes, maybe taking a stretch. And then we'll close the class with our little intention setting. May I be happy. May I be healthy.
May I be healthy.
May I be mindful.
May I be mindful.
May I have courage.
May I have courage.
May I have fun.
May I have fun.
And may I treat myself and others with love and compassion.
May I treat myself and others with love and compassion.
And then hands to your forehead as a reminder, the power of your thoughts.
Reminder for the power of thoughts.
Hands to your lips as a reminder of the power of your words.
Power of the words.
And then hands to your heart as a reminder, the power of your actions.
Power of action.
Namaste.
Namaste. Namaste.
Thank you, everyone. I'll see you guys next week. Okay.
Petra,
yeah.
Petra, I have to say something. Recording is going on.
Yeah.